What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. If you want to drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate that. Shout out, of course, to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, everybody, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Sagittarius, so we're gonna get it poppin'. Shout out to Kayani, and of course, shout out to Team Saggy. I do want to note, everybody, if you want a personal read, you can always head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. That link is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a reading with me, feel free to book me there. Now I'm going to say what's up here to some peeps, and we'll go ahead and get started. Kayani, hello. What's going on, Kevin? Zafira, what's going on, God's anointed daughter? Tiffany, Jess, what's poppin', Marlene? Hey, how are you? What's going on, Rebecca? How are you doing? Hey, Eli, how are you doing as well? Hope you guys are doing great. I do want to say, guys, I apologize for not being here yesterday. Incredibly long day for me yesterday, so I went right the fuck to bed the moment that I got home. Either way, though, happy to be here, y'all, and I hope you're doing great. So without further ado, we're going to hop on in here to our lovely and amazing zodiac sign of Sagittarius and see what we got going on. So what insight and information is popping on through here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. Hey, what's up, Mello? Hey, Vanilla Capricorn, how are you? What's going on, BB? How you guys doing tonight? What insight and information is popping on through here for Sagittarius? Coming on in to the next 72 hours. Team Sagittarius, one more shuffle incoming for you, and then we'll go ahead and have ourselves a look. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Saggy, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming into the current energy for you. You got here a Six of Swords. What you're dealing with, Saggy, you got here a King of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Five of Cups in the upright position. So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and talk about it and see what we got going on. So Sagittarians, you do start out here with a Knight of Pentacles, and then you pair that Knight of Pents here to the Six of Swords in the upright position as well. I kind of get the vibe here for you coming into tomorrow where it's like, I need to steadily focus on my future. Like, I need to take something slow, but slow and steady wins the race. I feel like you're focusing on building some sort of long-term future. It could be long-term wealth. It could be a long-term relationship. It could be a long-term goal. But I feel like this is about you saying, I need to focus my devotion on something for the long term. Looking at what you're dealing with here, King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups reverse could be a card that could represent emotional detachment. I'm hearing with that card in particular, you feel like you've lost your way in a certain situation. I'm trying to think about how to word that, because it feels like you're saying to yourself, I've lost my way. Like, I've lost sight of my goal. I've lost sight of what I want for the long term for myself. And I think you're finally getting back to your roots coming into tomorrow, which is great. You know, looking at the outcome here, though, Five of Cups, it's like I'm disappointed. I feel like I've been filled with so many distractions from where I've wanted to be. It's that feeling of like, you could have been ahead. You could have gotten a head start on something. Now here you are having to have a late start and having to have a long-term commitment to a goal that feels so far away to attain. It's like, for example, imagine you had the opportunity to go to college when you were 18, and now here you are being 30 years old, figuring out what you want to do and starting college, you know, super late. It's like, damn, if only I knew when I was 18. I could have had my dream job. I could have been over all this. I could have maybe paid back those loans. And now I feel kind of frustrated because I'm trying to focus on this long-term goal, but it is a goal that feels incredibly far away. Keep in mind, the college thing is just an example. It could be literally anything you got going on in your life. So there's a little bit of disappointment that's coming in here, but I want to tell you guys, it doesn't matter when you get started. Okay? It doesn't matter if you started 10 years ago, if you started today, or if you're starting tomorrow. The point is that whenever you get started on something, it doesn't matter how far away that goal is. The point is that you got started. All right. And when you put yourself in that place, you can start to finally do the work to get to that goal you're working so hard to attain. So even though you're upset here, you kind of have a little bit of regret. You wish you would have maybe done something earlier. Know that that's okay. Shit happens. Stay focused on your path and stay devoted, you know, because it's never too late for anything. You know, there are people that are like, man, I missed out on so many financial decisions that could have got me ahead. There are people who are 60 years old that finally, you know, have their first sense of wealth at the age of 60. Maybe they tried for 30 years, but once they made it, you know, to their 60s, guess what? They made it financially, right? So there's no set time of when we're going to make it and when we're going to get to our desired goal. Just because we might have missed out previously doesn't mean we can't make it today, okay? So this is the message that I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. You're disappointed that you missed out on something in the past, and now you feel like you're getting a late start. However, though, I want you to know, Knight of Pentacles here, Six of Swords here, if you stay focused on your goal, you have the power to complete it. Play the long game, stop worrying about when you're going to get to that end goal, and focus on the fact that you're getting started. And stay focused on the journey. Life is not always about the end goal, it's about the journey too. The journey is the most important part when you really think about it, because at the end of the day, when you get to the end goal, what happens? You end up setting another goal anyhow. So enjoy your journey here, Sagittarius. It's okay if you feel like you lost yourself. You have found your focus now. And even if you feel like, oh man, it's pretty late to get my shit together, huh? The point is that it's okay if you didn't have your shit together, you know? You didn't know then what you know now. So be easy on yourself. Focus on getting started on your path. You have found your way again, and you know what you want to do for the foreseeable future. So maintain that long-term goal and stay proactive on it, okay? All right, Sagittarius, I love you. Take that, of course, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here. Anyhow, much love and appreciation to you. So we have touched base here, guys, with our zodiac signs of Saggy. We're going to be doing the lineup today as fire, earth, water, and air. So that'll be today's daily lineup. So coming up next will be earth. And in a moment or so, we're going to jump into Capricorn, okay? Real quick, what's going on, Trish? How you doing? Mystical Indigo, what's going on with you as well? I hope you're doing great. Very happy Mondays. Hi. Jess said, is anybody else's overthinking getting to them really bad tonight or getting really bad right now? For me personally, no. But what I will say, and maybe you've heard me say this before, maybe you haven't, but I tell people all the time, the best way to deal with overthinking is to let yourself think. The last thing that you want to do when you're overthinking is try to get those thoughts to stop. Now, when I used to be a massive overthinker, what I would do is I would do anything to escape my mind. I would try to distract myself. I would try to think about something different. I would try to think better thoughts, and that never got me anywhere. What I learned to pretty much put overthinking to a stop is to recognize that the thoughts that are running through your mind don't have to correlate with the emotions that you feel. I learned to more so observe my thoughts rather than to emotionally engage in them. So let's say, for example, in the past, I was really heartbroken in a love situation and I was overthinking about this person and I was all emotionally invested in it and blah, 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 blah. Let's say that was an example, right? Well, with that being said, the more emotionally engaged I'm in, the more I overthink. What I learned to do was observe what I was thinking about and pick and choose whether or not those were the kinds of thoughts I wanted to resonate with. Because you can't control your thoughts, but what you can control is whether or not you're going to feed belief and resonation into the thoughts you're thinking about. So when I would find myself overthinking negative thoughts, when I realized I have the power to choose whether I invest into it, I would observe what I was thinking and say, oh, that was a really dark thought. Well, at the end of the day, I don't want to resonate with that. So I'm going to choose to let that go, you know? I'm not going to emotionally engage in it, but instead I'm just going to let it fly. So the best way, once again, to deal with overthinking is to let yourself think. You know, if you try to tell yourself not to think about something, you're only going to think about it more. But remember that you have the choice on whether or not you emotionally engage. Not every thought you think is worth emotionally engaging into. So try to get more into a practice of observing what you're thinking about. If you find a thought empowering, put your energy into that. But if you find that thought that you're thinking about to be relatively negative, don't put your emotion into it. Instead, observe it, recognize it doesn't serve you, and choose not to resonate with that. All right? Give it a go. It really helps. Observing your thoughts. Check it out. Do some research on, thought observation, if you will. I learned that from Aaron Doughty. Maybe you can check out some Aaron Doughty videos. He has a lot of good self-help stuff, so definitely something to think about, okay? All right, though, guys. Like I mentioned, we're jumping into Earth signs. So Capricorn, you guys are up. Let's see what we got going on here for you. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Let's take a look. What insight and information is coming on out here for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming on into the next 24 hours, Team Capricorn. What is going to be going on with you beautiful peeps? Messages coming in here for the Cappy. In the next 24 hours, Team Cappuccino, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Cups. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got here the Six of Swords, what it is you're dealing with. You got here a King of Swords, and looking at the outcome, Capricorn, you also have here a Six of Cups, okay? All right, Cappy, let's go ahead here and talk about it, baby. First things first, you begin this reading with a Three of Cups, which is great. Typically with the Three of Cups, this is representative of joy. This is representative of just feeling like you're in a very good space, a very good energy. Having a look at the current energy, though, we have here the Six of Swords. So I feel like you're moving towards more joyous and harmonious times, Cappy. You can see it coming. You feel it coming. You know, looking at what you're dealing with right now, the King of Swords. King of Swords here is representative of discipline. I feel like what you've been disciplined with is, I've been disciplined in not reverting back into the past. I've been disciplined in not living in the past, but I've also been disciplined by not repeating my past, okay? I feel like you've been in situations where you've noticed previous things I've experienced have happened again, and I'm tired of continuous cycles remanifesting in my life in a very continuous nature. So with that being said, I've been more conscious of detaching from my past, laying my past to rest, leaving it be, and taking it for what it was, and choosing today to focus on creating something different. So this will resonate to the Capricorns who feel like your past has had a pretty big hold on you, you know? Whether it's your past and previous actions, whether it is something that had happened to you previously, it had a huge hold on you. But I feel like you've been such in this space of discipline where it's like, I'm not letting my past be my present any longer. Because if you've noticed, you've been having repetitive cycles where the same things you've went through previously are happening now. You're figuring out, okay, what do I need to do to change my outlook and to change my circumstances? What do I need to do to escape my past and lay it to rest and focus on the fact that I'm in this present moment? And what can I do to change the circumstances overall? So Capricorns, you know, your next 24-hour period, I think, is definitely a time of joy because you're noticing that you are putting the past to rest here. But what is the reason why you're doing that, or how are you doing that? It's by getting present. It's about recognizing my past is my past, but that stuff is not currently and actively going on here today. So I have a choice today to be a different person. I have a choice today to no longer let a situation that had a hold on me have a hold on me any longer. I have a choice today to be a better person or a different person. Your past doesn't have to define you when you can create and be who you want to be today. I want everybody to understand how important and how impactful of a statement that genuinely is. You are not defined by your past, but you are defined on who you want to be today. And what you want to do today makes all the fucking difference. So for any Capricorns who are watching that have struggled with moving on from whatever may have happened to you or whatever you may have done, I'm here to tell you, yesterday was yesterday, today is today. You have the power to be someone new. You have the power to do something different. You have the power to not let something have any power over you anymore. Today can be whatever you want to make it, but you have to be willing to make it something different, okay? All right, Capricorns, I like this. Saying goodbye to the past here, which is great. Choosing to show up in the present moment and put your circumstances in something that you find enjoyable and amazing, okay? I like it, Cappy. If that resonates, great. If not, no worries. But of course, thank you for tuning in here anyhow, and much love and appreciation to you, all right? All right, Capricorn, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys, and do have a great rest of your night. Real quick, what's up, Tex? You said, hey, Ant, hey, mods in chat. Hope you're well. I hope you're doing good too, Tex. Thanks for stopping by. Vanilla Capricorn said, yes, Ant, thank you. I've thought about this heavily lately. For sure, you're very welcome. Yeah, dude, your past does not need to define you. Who you were yesterday doesn't need to be who you are today. What has happened to you yesterday doesn't need to have a hold over you today. You get to show up today and be who you want to be and do what you want to do. It's a different day. It is no longer your past circumstances or situations. So we can never go backwards, but only go forward. So focus on what you want now, you know? 100%. Trish said, say goodbye to procrastination and a breakthrough to the other side with me and my fellow Caps. I like that for you. Yeah, procrastination can be a bitch. Trust me, I know. But at the end of the day, focus up on having that discipline to get what you want to get done and do what you set out to do, and you're going to see a massive difference. By the way, Natalie, I want to give you a special thanks for that $20 donation. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your generosity, Natalie. It really is appreciated over here. Thank you very much. What's up, Unique? You said I've been watching you since you first started. You're my favorite, and I've learned so much from you, and it's because of you why I'm the best version of myself that I've ever been. I appreciate you. That's a really beautiful statement to make, Unique. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Of course, as always, I will say I'm more than happy to help, and I'm glad that you're living your authentic life and you're feeling like you're your best version at this time. That's really fucking fantastic news. So thank you. I'm more than happy to help, and you know, it was an honor to read that comment. So seriously, thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys, we have done the fire. We have also done the earth. So coming up next is going to be water, and we're going to be taking a look here into Team Cancer in just a second or so. Okay. I like that, Zafira. You said your past can refine you or define you. The choice is yours. Indeed it is. Of course, Zafira over here coming out with all the wisdom for sure. Appreciate you, Z. That's a good one. I like that quote. Anyhow, though, Cancer, what's going on with your baby? Let's see what's popping on in here for the crabs, okay? What insight and information is showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, Vanilla Capricorn, you said I hate to go, but love you and the mods and soul fam. Much love to you too. Have a great night. I made sure to get you. I made sure to get your reading in. I know you're tired. Anyhow, though, what do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Cancer coming on into the next 24 hours? Cancer, give me 1 second. You had a couple cards that fell over. Let me pick those up real quick. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. You had these two cards fall out. We had here a Knight of Pentacles and a Five of Swords, Cancer. I guess I'll give you a quick pre-shuffle reading. Five of Swords here, and you got here, what else? Knight of Pentacles for Cancers. I feel like some of you are feeling like you need to pump the brakes in a situation because you're seeing that you're getting really stressed or really frustrated. Cancer, we can be stubborn a little bit, and I don't want to, I don't want to bother or anger a Cancer by saying that, but I'm a Cancer myself, so fuck it. I can be stubborn as shit. And sometimes a relentless energy of pursuit can bite us in the ass a little bit. When the universe is trying to show you that you need a break, typically you'll encounter resistance. The thing is, though, is that Cancers will be like, oh, resistance? I don't care. I'm going to push through that resistance and make things happen. But I think sometimes we need to recognize the universe is just saying, hey, maybe there's so much resistance because you genuinely need a break. You know, maybe you're working on a project, Cancer, and it's like, oh my God, for the life of me, nothing is going right today. I feel like everything is going crazy during this project, you know? I wanted to go print out something. Suddenly I have no ink. I go ahead to go to the fucking store to pick up some ink, and boom, I'm out of fucking gas, you know? So that might be a little bit dramatic, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, it feels like one thing after the other is creating so much resistance to me doing what I actually want to do. And the thing is, guys, is sometimes that's the universe's way of saying, hey, it's time to slow down. Maybe you're facing so much resistance because you're doing so much right now, and this could be a perfect time for a break and for a reset. So really quick message for Cancers. If you need a reset, or if you have been encountering tons of resistance, best advice would be give yourself some time to have a reset. Take a break. If you're working on a project, it's frustrating, it's not happening for you, there's one thing after the other coming up, take a break. If you and your partner are clashing and bashing nonstop, go ahead and go your separate ways for a day. Maybe go hang out with your friends. Maybe go have some peace and quiet and enjoy yourself reading a nice book. Who knows what you want to do, but give it some space. Come back and everything will be fine. So for Cancers that are watching, the best advice I can give you right now is that if you're facing resistance, I feel like it's more of a sign of saying, hey, this is the time to take a break, and don't hesitate to do so, okay? By the way, I did notice in my program it says that we're getting a little bit of lag. You guys are talking about lag too in the chat. Let me know, though, if you guys can still hear me clearly and see me somewhat clearly. As long as that's the case, I'll let it sort itself out, so no worries there. But let me know before we continue with the official Cancer reading. Once again, this is not the official read. This was just a quick little mini read as these two cards came out, okay? So let me know, guys. Let me know at least if the audio is still salvageable and you guys can hear me. That's the most important part, all right? Z said, I tend to resist when people badger me. Me too, dude. Me fucking too. When people get on my case about something, I'm like, yep, watch me be 10 times slower. It's out of pettiness, but it is what it is. You know, I'll be the person to show up as best as I can, but when people get on top of my ass, oh yeah. I get you, Z. I get you. Seems fine now? Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. So Cancer, let's get into your official reading here for the next 24. What insight and information's coming through here for Cancer? Let's get 3 shuffles regarding the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a little look. Let's take a look here, Cancer. Overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign, fellow Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Coming into the current energy, guys, you got here a 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, you got here a 9 of Wands in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, we do have here a 3 of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So, Cancer, let's go ahead over here and begin. Once again, you do start out here with the 10 of Cups reversed. You're also going to pair that 10 of Cups reversed here with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So, Cancerian, I feel like coming into your next 24 hours, you know, you're getting to a point where you're saying to yourself, I can't keep on keeping a situation alive that's making me unhappy. I can't keep on investing into something that is bringing me misery rather than happiness. I feel like you're having a stern conversation with yourself. And you're like, dude, what the hell am I doing, you know? If you're showing up to work every day and you're like, I can't fucking stand being here, you're going to have that realization of like, what the hell am I doing? It is time for a different career path. It's time for a different job. It's time to start moving towards something that actually sets my soul on fire. If you are constantly fighting with your partner day in and day out and you can't stand to be around the person, you're probably going to say to yourself tomorrow, hey, what the fuck am I doing? You know, so I feel like Cancers are having a what the fuck kind of moment moving into tomorrow, and you're realizing, yeah, it's time for me to be honest about the fact that I'm not really happy with certain circumstances. You know, 9 of Wands reverse is the card here of opening up. It represents a person here who's not, you know, being hesitant, but instead is saying what they need to say. You know, maybe you might realize all this by venting to a friend tomorrow, or maybe you realize all this in general on your own and by your lonesome, but I feel here, Cancer, especially with the outcome, 3 of Pentacles, you know, your next 24 hours, you get to this point where it's like, dude, I just can't keep on doing the same shit and not getting different results and being unhappy with the results that are handed to me, you know? If I've tried to fix my relationship with my person, but we're always fighting and we're super miserable and unhappy, what the fuck is the point of being in this relationship? If I hate going to work every day and it hasn't gotten better, maybe it's time to start searching for a new job. So you're going to start getting that realization of like, WTF am I doing? It's time to do something better, especially something that's going to make me happy. And I need to quit wasting my time here on whatever the hell is bringing me misery in my life. Okay, Cancer? Hell yeah, baby. Listen, I'm an optimistic motherfucker, but let me tell you, if there's too much consistency and me not enjoying something, inevitably I got to take the hint, you know? It's okay to be optimistic. It's great to be optimistic, but sometimes you got to be real with yourself and say, hey, maybe I really just don't like this, or maybe this really isn't going to get better, but there's better opportunities out there for me, right? Optimism doesn't always mean, hey, a shitty situation will become a great one, right? But it may just say, hey, this shitty situation ain't worth it. There's greatness out there for me. Let me go attain that instead. You know, so sometimes we look at optimism in a little bit of a different perspective. I feel like sometimes people look at optimism as like, hey, maybe things will get better here. But if they're not getting better here, the optimism should be what's next, what is out there for you, the greatness that exists, because it does, you know? So it's okay to be real and say, hey, something sucks. I need something better, you know? So start moving towards that better, Cancer, all right? Whatever you're dealing with here, it ain't it, okay? I love you, Cancer. Start focusing on moving in the direction of finding what you feel is going to bring you your fulfillment, all right? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Cancer, for tuning in. Much love and appreciation to you as always. So we have touched base here, guys, with our earth. We have done our fire, and we have done our water. Coming up next is going to be our air signs, so air signs do stay tuned, okay? Real quick, everybody. What's going on, Carrie? You said the faster we go, the slower we get. LOL. Yeah, sometimes, for sure. What's up, Jasmine? How are you doing here today? Hope you're doing great. You said, hey, Aunt, been a minute since I caught you live. Happy to have you. Thank you for coming by. What's up, Kara? Tex said, I've been releasing stuff, detaching and trusting what's meant for me will find its way. There's no reason to be obsessed and lose sleep over things that's out of my control. That right there. 100%. There's no point worth losing sleep, or there's no reason to lose sleep over things that are out of your control. You are doing it right, but you are doing it right at this moment in time, my man. You are. And I preach that 24/7, so I'm glad you're on that timeline, because it is never worth worrying about shit you can't control. Sometimes it's worth letting things pan out and play out exactly how they need to be. And when you're in that energy of worry, baby, it never does you any good. Shit always works its way out one way or another. So you're on a good ass energy right there, bro. What's up, May? How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Very happy Monday. Said a fiery read for the water sign. Indeed, indeed. Trish said my Cancer best friend lives in a consistent WTF moment, so I have to be the logical voice of reason. Yeah, for sure. See, for me, I battle with being such a fire dominant chart and then being a Cancer sun. So when my Cancerian energy comes out and I'm dealing with my what the fuck moments, my fiery ass chart goes, hey, get the fuck, you know, to reality, snap the fuck in, lock in, and get out of your emotions and deal with the shit logistically, right? Logically, you know? So yeah, I get that wholeheartedly. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, Ant, you know, Ant, you're a Cancer, you have a lot of water energy in your chart. I do, but my chart's actually super fire dominant. So, you know, I'll clash and bash with my Cancer energy sometimes. Pisces Love said, any plans for the birthday? At the moment, not necessarily. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Probably have a party, enjoy myself a little bit, blow off some steam, that kind of stuff. So that'll probably be the birthday plans. Invite over some homies, grab some drinks, have a good night in that retrospect. Other than that, though, I don't really plan on going anywhere. You know, I am gonna be 25. I am old already. I feel old already. And I don't really have much interest in doing anything extravagant. Just me enjoying my time with my partner and my cat. Sounds wonderful, okay? So yeah, 100%. Honestly, me, Sophie, and Sebastian, great fucking day. Sounds like the plan for me for my birthday. I might do a stream, though, for you guys, though, for sure. So I might come on out for maybe a late night hang or something on my birthday, okay? Anyhow, though, guys, getting back into it, we're jumping into air. Let's go ahead and have a look here at Team Libra, and we'll see what we got going on, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here for Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign here of Libra? Moving into the next 24 hours. Team Libra, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll have a look here and see what's going on with you, man. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome solace. Libra, overall energy for you is a Lovers in reverse. You might be dealing possibly here with a Gemini. Taking a look here into the current energy, you got here a Two of Wands in the upright. What it is you're dealing with, we have here a Three of Swords in reverse, and having a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the King of Wands in the upright position too. All right, Libra, let's have a look at you. Hopefully we're looking at something wonderful. First things first, you got here once again the Lovers in reverse, and then you're going to pair that Lovers card here to the Two of Wands in the upright position. So I feel like you're coming into a space here tomorrow where you are not feeling very attached to a situation. You seem to feel really detached from something. I think right now on an emotional level, Libra, to put it blunt, you've gotten to a point where you're saying to yourself, I just don't give a fuck. I've kind of moved on from something already. I'm moving on from something. I just don't really feel emotionally attached like I did, and that's okay. You know, it's nice sometimes to just wake up one day and realize, holy shit, I just don't give a fuck anymore, you know? Maybe it's about your ex, you know, maybe Lucas, you know, you were like, oh my God, one day, Lucas, I miss you. And then you woke up one morning and you're like, yo, fuck Lucas, okay? At the end of the day, shit like that happens. I tell people all the time, bro, you're dealing with heartbreak right now. One day you're going to wake up and be like, yo, I haven't thought about this person for months. What the fuck? I'm over him. You know, shit like that happens. Time really heals. So I feel like, Libra, you're in a scenario tomorrow where you wake up and realize you just don't care. You have been in that process of moving on. And with the outcome here being the King of Wands, it's like my focus is somewhere else. It's in a better place. It's in a different place. And I'm excited to put my focus somewhere else, you know? You know, if you've spent a lot of your time being sad or upset about something, I don't feel like that's the case for you anymore. You're just waking up and you're like, yo, I'm good. My focus is elsewhere, baby. I got other things to put my time on, my focus on, my energy on, and that feels pretty damn good. So I feel like you're waking up with that realization that you're over a person or over a situation, and it feels good, and it's nice to recenter your focus onto something for you rather than something that was causing you pain, you know? So I think it's that realization. You're officially over someone or something. All right, Libras, of course, take that if that resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but pretty cool read here nonetheless. You know, it's a weird feeling sometimes, but you know, one of those days we wake up and we're like, oh, I don't care anymore. Okay, guess I moved on. So I feel like that's the vibe here for you, right? All right, though, Libra, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in here tonight, Libra. So we have done, everybody, our first batch. I can't believe it. It's 30 minutes in, and I only did one batch of signs. I can't believe how slow I am tonight. Anyhow, we're going to pick up the pace, but we're going to take a quick break as always, and then we'll get into our second batch here soon, okay? Hey, happy birthday, Mia. How are you? Hopefully you're having a great day. Very happy Money said, Aunt, you're only as old as you like, but I'm hearing forever young. I want to be forever young, for sure. For sure, for sure. It's not that I'm particularly old, but, you know, with how much I do sometimes, guys, I feel like the gray hairs are coming, okay? All right? What's up, Trish? She said, excellent read. Sorry, I got to get back to work. Y'all have a great time. You're the boss, Aunt. Thank you, Trish. Have a great time at the rest of your work day. Thank you for stopping by anyhow. I appreciate you. Enjoy your day, okay? Hey, Earth Angel, what's up? You made it to a live? Yes, you did, baby. Welcome, welcome in. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for stopping on by. What's up, Fawn? How are you? Hope you're doing great. I've been listening in the background. I'm on my projector finishing up some dinner. That's what's up, baby. I hope you're cooking something good. Hell yeah. I love that for you. Double M, thank you for the 20. I appreciate you. Thank you for that donation, man. That helps out a lot more than you know, so thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you. Mia, what's up? You said tomorrow is the B-Day. Thank you. Enjoy your day tomorrow, Mia. I hope you have a great birthday. Happy, happy birthday to you. Zafira said, my assets are being paged to the astral. Time to play. Good night, everybody. Thanks for the reading. Of course, you're welcome, Z. Have a great night. Enjoy your astral time, okay? Definitely make sure you're safe, but have fun nonetheless. Maybe I'll catch you on the 5D, you know? Anyhow, enjoy yourself. What's up, Chelsea? Thank you for the $2 donation, my love. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are killing it tonight with the donations. Thank you for your generosity. It's really fucking appreciated. So I just want you to know that, man. Helps out more than everybody knows. So seriously, thank you. Chrissy, hello, hello. Just realized you're live. I hope you're doing good. I've had a pretty chill day. No complaints here. Doing great over here, Chrissy. Thank you for asking, and likewise to you. All right, guys, let's get into it, baby. Coming into batch number 2, we're going to hop back on into our fire. And let's go have a look here at our Ram fam, okay? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. What insight and information is showing up here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Rolling into the next 24 hours. Fawn said, heck no, Aunt. It's chicken nuggets and mac and cheese kind of night. I'm tired. Oh, baby, that's still a good-ass dinner. Let me tell you, I can eat chicken nuggets and fucking mac and cheese anytime, any place, and have it be like it's a 5-star fucking chef meal. All right? So with that being said, that is a good-ass dinner, Fawn, okay? I love me some mac and cheese and nugs, man. Hell yeah. What do we got showing up here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Coming on in to the next 24 hours. I wanted to say 72, but it ain't the weekend reading yet. Aries. Let's see what's up. Overall energy, we got here a 3 of Cups. Having a look here at the current energy. You got here an 8 of Cups, what you're dealing with, baby. You got here a King of Wands in reverse, and having a look here at the outcome for you, we do have here a 7 of Swords in the upright position. So Ram fam, let's talk about it, okay? You got here a 3 of Cups, and you're pairing that 3 of Cups here to the 8 of Cups as well. I definitely feel like this is a card that's representing you walking towards joy and happiness, because a lot of people will always say the 8 of Cups means walking away, but when you walk away from something, you gotta walk towards something, Aries. So I feel like you're walking towards more joyous times moving into your next 24 hours. I think it has a lot to do with you taking your focus off of the trickster in your life. These are people who are intentionally trying to get to you. And I don't want this to be a reading where, like if it resonates, it resonates. This won't resonate to every Aries. But you're connecting with somebody who I feel has negative intentions for you, and you're finally like not letting them get to you. That's what the next 24 hours is about. It's like, dude, I'm walking towards victory. I'm walking towards success. I'm walking towards great things in my life, and I'm so fucking tired of letting somebody try to take that away from me, okay? I'm so tired of that. You know, I feel like maybe this is a person who's previously triggered you, but you're taking back your power coming into the next 24 hours. And I don't know who this person is particularly to you. It could be a family member, an old friend, somebody in your past. It could be somebody in your work life who's jealous or some shit. Who knows what it is? But Aries, remember, when you have haters, you're doing something right. You know, you're out there kicking ass. Aries are always the people that are out there getting the success, making the money, leading the way. You know, you're the leading people in our industry, right? Aries. So I feel like you are at a point in time where you're recognizing, I need to enjoy myself more and not let somebody here disrupt my peace and disrupt my success. I need to take my attention off of the bullshit, because the moment I take my attention off of the trickster in my life, that means the moment I get to refocus on what I enjoy. So remember, your focus is everything. At the end of the day, where your attention goes is where energy flows. So if our attention, right, is on somebody who's trying to trigger us and we let them trigger us, then where is our flow going to be? We're going to flow to negative energy. However, though, if we put our focus on the stuff that we enjoy, the stuff that makes us happy, the success that we're building, then what's going to come in return of that is going to be success, love, joy, and a fucking fantastic time. So Aries, I think you're finally letting go here. I'm not letting you get to me anymore. I'm focusing up on my success, and that's just simply going to be that. I'm taking my attention off of what doesn't serve me so I can place my attention towards what does. Hell fucking yeah. Aries, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Much love and appreciation to you. Have a great rest of your night, okay? All right, guys, real quick, Chelsea, thank you so much for the $9.99, dude. I appreciate you. You said Pisces vibes. I love you, Aunt. We absolutely love you, and I was wondering if you've done Pisces yet or not. Not yet so far here today, but it will be coming up next when I get to the water signs. Either way, though, Chelsea, I really appreciate you, so thank you for that donation, okay? All right, guys, let's get back into it. We're going to jump into our Earth, and we're going to take a look here at Team Taurus. Let's see what's popping on in here for the Bull Gang, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Rolling into the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming up here, please, for our zodiac sign of the Bull Gang? Moving on into tomorrow. Team Taurus, let's go ahead here and check it out. Overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the Four of Wands. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Coming into the current energy, we have here the Five of Pentacles in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, you got here a Four of Cups in reverse. And looking at the outcome for the Bull Gang, we do have here a Queen of Wands in the reverse position as well. So Taurus, I feel here first and foremost, Four of Wands showing up here, Five of Pentacles in reverse here. You're at a point where you are starting to feel stability come into play again. And damn, does it feel good, okay? Whether it's financial stability, whether it is emotional stability, there is stability you've been seeking that at one point you felt like you've lacked, but you're at a point now where you're starting to begin to see that stability come and make its way into your life again. And it feels really fucking good. There's a massive sense of relief that I'm feeling here for Taurians, where it's like, I'm relieved that things are going my way. I'm relieved that things are stabling out. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Four Cups reversed, I'm not at a point where I'm ignoring the lack anymore, because I don't need to focus on having lack in my life. I'm at a point right now where I can appreciate where I am. You know, looking at the outcome, Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't need to sit here every day focusing on empowering myself as much as possible to change my circumstances and create stability. I'm now living in actual stability, and fuck, it feels pretty damn good. So I'm getting the feeling here for Taurians where you feel like the struggle's kind of over in some situation in your life, you know? You could have been struggling with emotional stability, struggling with financial stability, struggling with any sense of stability, maybe struggling with what you wanted to focus on, who knows? But it's like, I feel great now knowing that things are starting to level out for me. Things are starting to work for me once again in my favor, and I don't feel like the struggle is here anymore, so I can finally kind of relax a little bit and enjoy the fact that my security and stability is growing and it is coming back into my life again, and I can take a bit of a breath, a bit of a breather, right? So Taurus, I think that's fantastic news, dude. If that happens to be your story, I love that for you. Once again, I feel like your next 24 hours is going to be a realization of this, that you're moving back into a place of stability, and it feels good to be here. So I love it for you. I'm happy to hear this good news. If that resonates, wonderful and fantastic. If not, no worries. But thank you, Taurus, for tuning in here anyhow, okay? Something is leveling out, improving, and getting better. I definitely feel like in terms of security and stability, that is starting to come back into play here into your life, all right? Beautiful, Taurus. I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done our earth, we have done our fire. Coming on into water signs is going to be next, and we're going to be taking a look here at Pisces in just a moment, okay? Hey, Mariella, how are you? Leo will be coming up in the next batch, which will be the last and final batch, okay? All right, though, guys. I do want to say, for those of you that are here, if you are enjoying this daily reading, please do leave a like and a thumbs up, everybody. It really helps out on the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here tonight. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on here for the fish, okay? What insight and information do we got popping on in here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Rolling on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Team Fish. Let's go ahead and check it out. Hopefully we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Cups. You could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Coming into the current energy, you got here the Knight of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with, you got here the Seven of Swords in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, we have here a Three of Swords in the reverse position as well. So Piscean, let's have a look here coming on into tomorrow. Now, Pisces, I feel here for you. You got a Seven of Cups, you got a Knight of Swords reverse. So you're at a point in time right now, Pisces, where it seems to me like you're having a hard time figuring out where to go. Seven of Cups can be confusion, and Knight of Swords reverse is like, I don't really have a sense of direction. So I feel like right now you feel a little confused in a situation. You don't have a sense of direction of where you should take something or where you should go with this. Maybe you feel confused in a relationship. Maybe somebody you're dealing with is sending out mixed signals. Excuse me. Maybe you feel confused in your career. You feel confused in your personal life. Who knows? I don't know your life, but regardless, Pisces, I definitely feel that state of confusion showing up here for you and this lack of direction. Looking at what you're dealing with, Seven of Swords reversed, there's a lot of worry that is showing up on your mind, I don't want to be stuck. I want to know where to go. I want a certain level of certainty, right? But the thing is sometimes life is incredibly uncertain, and it is incredibly unexpected in the events that can take place. And sometimes those unexpected events can be one of the most glorious and beautiful events that can ever take place in your life to begin with. So looking at the outcome here, Three of Swords reversed. That is a card that represents separation. Pisces, what are you going to start to separate yourself from tomorrow? I'm going to start separating myself from this feeling of confusion and recognize that sometimes it's okay to get a little bit lost, because inevitably when you're lost, you're found. I love that. And I say that to people all the time. Sometimes you got to get a little bit lost to be found. Not everything is always going to have the answer when you want it, I don't know where the fuck my career is going. Maybe you don't have that answer at this time, but inevitably you'll figure it the fuck out. I don't know where my relationship is going. You may not know right now, but you'll figure it out. Life is nothing more but a whole process of just figuring shit out, right, guys? We don't always have the answers in front of us, but inevitably we get the answer we're looking for. So Pisces, I feel like you're being called to go with the flow a little bit more. Stop worrying about being lost and needing certainty and needing a sense of direction, but instead have fun with being a little bit lost in life, because inevitably you'll figure it the fuck out. This is a time to explore new things, to try new shit. If you don't know what you're doing with your career, try tons of different jobs and see what sticks, see what you like. If you don't know what the hell you're doing in love, go date a couple different people. Get a feel for what you're looking for when it comes to love and when it comes to romance, If you don't know what the fuck you want to do with your life, have so many different life experiences. Inevitably, one of them, you're going to be like, hey, this is the timeline I want to be on. I fuck with this, right? But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to have the certainty you're looking for. Sure, it's nice, but you don't always have to have it. I think we're conditioned and trained to think that we need to have everything figured out by a certain time. We need to know everything and have it all figured out. No, that's not how life works. There are people who are going to be figuring it out each and every single day, you know? Whether it's about career, love, their own personal life, etc., we're always going to be in a process of figuring out what comes next. So roll with the energy of feeling a little bit lost. You know, inevitably you'll be found. Inevitably what is seeking you out will find you. But right now, it's okay to lose yourself a little bit in life and explore new things and not worry so much about what comes next, because whatever comes next will come next regardless. Okay? So Pisces, live your life, put away your worries, focus on enjoying yourself more, try new experiences, and inevitably that new path will open up for you, and it will happen in the most perfect way. Okay? I love my fish. I hope you enjoyed this gentle reminder. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for stopping on by, okay? All right, everybody. We have done our water. We have done our earth. We have done our fire. Air signs, you guys, are coming up next. Real quick, what's up, Jay? How are you? You said good morning. Good morning, good morning. I hope you're doing great. Marlene said starts dating multiple people. Thanks, Aunt. Anthony told me to do it. Listen, when it comes to dating multiple people, if you're single, go for it. However, if you have chosen to be exclusive with somebody, you probably shouldn't be seeing other people on the side, okay? And if you're in a relationship, not gonna judge you, but you shouldn't be cheating, okay? Because it don't feel good. So listen, if you're single, as a Pringle, enjoy yourself. You don't owe nobody shit. But when you start making commitments, uphold those commitments. Because if you can't uphold those commitments, what other commitments will you not uphold within your lifetime? Hold yourself to a high standard, okay? Goddamn. Anyhow, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. No judgment, no tea, no shade. Just saying. Pisces love, what up, baby? Thank you for being a member for over the past 9 months. I appreciate you, love. You said thank you, and of course, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for being the support. It means a lot. Hey, Zona Dawn, you said thank you. You're welcome. Aquarius? Okay, we'll do Aquarius next. Marlene goes, all right, fine. I get you, Marlene. I get you. All right, guys, let's see what's up. Chrissy said, what about having an open relationship? If both parties are cool with it, cool. You know? That's the thing, though. Open relationships are tricky because sometimes one partner may feel pressured that they're going to lose the other partner. So let's say Zach wants an open relationship and Jamie doesn't, but Jamie's afraid of losing Zach, so she says sure. She's not necessarily comfortable with it, but she does it because she's afraid to lose Zach. In scenarios like that, it's tough because sometimes people can feel pressured. They may feel like they're going to lose that person, so they give in to the idea of an open relationship. And it's happened to tons of men. It's happened to tons of women, unfortunately. And that can be tough. For me as a man, I enjoy monogamy. However, though, there are people out there where there is a mutual open agreement to an open relationship. And if that works for both parties, there's no issue there at all. You know, for me, if you and your person are cool with having that open relationship, whether y'all's fucking other people, you are fucking other people together, whatever the case may be, or you're dating other people or falling in love or doing whatever the hell you want to do, as long as there's mutual agreement there, fantastic. However, if there's not, that's where things can get a little bit tricky, you know? For sure, Chrissy. Yeah, that's where things can get a bit tricky. But as long as both people have a mutual agreement to it, yeah, there's no worry there. It's just, word to the wise, if you are a person who wants to open up a relationship with their partner, do make sure your partner's actually on board, because there could be a chance they're worried of losing you and they might agree to something they don't inherently want, you know? So that's where it gets a bit tough. Yeah. Do your thing when you're on the same page, for sure. Listen, man, as long as people are in agreement for shit and both of y'all are happy, I'm happy, dude. I don't care what people do with their life. As long as they got a moral code and they ain't doing some crazy shit, live your best life, dude. Live your best life. You know, love who you love. Have fun in the bedroom and do whatever the hell you want to do, you know? If you're a dude and you like fucking, you know, being a, you know, playing dress up or like being a dog or some shit while, you know, your girlfriend's got you on a leash, live your best life, dude. You kinky bastard, live your best life. All right. There's dudes out there that be doing that shit. I don't judge you. Live your best life, dude. If that's your thing, that's your thing, you know? There's fucking guys out there that like feet. I don't like feet. Feet are gross. But if you like feet, I'm happy for you, baby. I'm happy for you. Okay? All right. Had to bring a little bit of lighthearted fucking humor over here. You guys always get me with these questions when I'm fucking tired, dude. I start saying some out-of-pocket shit when I'm tired. Anyhow, man. All right. Coming up next, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you. Let me focus on the readings here before I say more out-of-pocket shit. Let's go ahead and have a look, okay? Anyhow, what do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Aquarius? Moving on into the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead here and have ourselves a look. Hopefully, we will be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Aquarius, overall energy here for you guys is going to be the King of Pentacles in reverse. You might be dealing here with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn coming into the current energy. You got here the Nine of Swords, what you're dealing with here. You got a Queen of Wands, and having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Six of Wands in the upright position too. So Aquarius, I feel like you're in a space right now where King of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Swords upright, you're feeling a little worried about your stability. You could be worried about your romantic stability, like the stability of a relationship. You could be a little bit worried here in the retrospect of your finances or the retrospect of your path. So there's some worries here, some reservations, if you will. Looking at what you're dealing with, Queen of Wands, you have a strong exterior. You are making bold decisions. People are like, Aquarius has got this, but they don't see that on the inside. You are worried as shit, right? Because Aquarians know how to maintain a very good composure. All in all, I feel like you're going to figure it out, because looking at the outcome here, you have the Six of Wands, which is great. It represents success. It represents resolving situations, which is good. However, though, I want you to know this. It's okay to not have a very bold exterior right now. It's okay to be worried and be nervous. It's okay to feel a little bit of instability, or, you know, if that's a word. And the reason why I say this is because sometimes we need a reality check. You know, we have a lot of people sometimes that will sit there and tell you, hey, everything's great, you're doing great, when you're not. And when we feed into that energy, it becomes a crutch of avoiding what's actually happening. How can we ever improve if we're not seeing where an area needs improvement, right? And like I said to you, Aquarius, I'm not worried about you because you're figuring it out. However, though, if you can't identify that there's a problem somewhere, you can't fix things, right? So I feel like your next 24 hours is like, sure, I've been bold, I've been tough, but I'm being real as fuck with myself. If I'm seeing something not going well, I need to address that and do something about it, you know? If I'm going to Target and splurging on tons of clothes and cute little cups 24/7, and I'm wasting my fucking money, and my bank account's getting low, and I got rent due in 2 days, that's a fucking problem. I can't blow money out of my ass. So with that being said, I got to do something about it. I got to stop going to Target. I got to start going to work. I got to start saving that money and addressing the problem, right? So we can't always be in that space where we try to comfort ourselves and say, it's great, it's fine. If it's not fine, it's not fine, and it's good to address that. And I see that you're in that energy. And here's the thing, Aquarians, you can't bullshit an Aquarius, and Aquarius can't bullshit themselves either. Even though an Aquarius may have a strong exterior, nobody's going to know what the fuck is going on. The Aquarius will know when it's time to be serious about their situation and do something about it. So I like that that's where you're at. You're a logical and critical thinker. If I'm not doing great here, I got to do something about it to improve it. So I want to give you the message. The message says, you're going to improve it and fix your circumstances, which is good. However, though, I'm here to personally say, I'm glad that you're sitting here addressing problems and finding solutions. Because there's tons of people in the world that are like, let me just live in the Delulu land, okay? What is Delulu? That's the delusions. Hey, right now, I got $2 in my bank account, but I'm gonna keep on going to fucking Target and buying more crazy cups and buying more clothes. If you got $2 in your bank account, you're not even gonna have enough to cover one article of clothing. That's not even a sock nowadays, okay? But if that's the reality you're living in and you're not addressing the problem, you're just gonna put yourself all the way down into a place that's not gonna feel good, you know? If I have been making tons of mistakes and not choosing to improve them, I'm just going to be living with tons of mistakes and feeling unhappy. So I'm here to say I'm glad that you're in that logical place. And because you are in that logical place where you are finding solutions to problems, Aquarius, what are you going to do? You're going here to figure it out. Okay, so you're getting a little worried and nervous about the stability of a situation. However, though, that causes you to be proactive, and your proactiveness is going to get you to a place of success. All right, Aquarius, love this for you. Take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. But thank you guys for tuning in here anyhow. Much love and appreciation to you, you know? But I think that conversation was important to have, guys, seriously, because there's tons of people that are like, you know what, it's going to get better, but they're not doing anything to make it better, babe, you know? Hey man, my finances will get better, but I'm going to keep on spending money on my credit card on bullshit and then get into more debt. No, babe, that's not the way to go. Cut the fucking credit card. Put away the money. Take care of the bare minimums and stop spending money at fucking Target, you know? 100%. 100%, dude. So it's good to address when things aren't great, because how could you ever improve if you're not seeing the flaws of what's going on? All right, I rest my case. Anyways, moving on forward. Marlene said, I had 3 boyfriends before this one. It was great. They all became friends. God damn, okay. And this guy that I've been with for 8 months doesn't like that, so I've been a good girl. Okay, Marlene, I see you. Shit. Listen, dude. Oh no, man, that's an intense situation. I love though when Marlene starts spitting tea, because it's always interesting as fuck. Marlene also says feet are disgusting. I agree with you there. Listen, no tea, no shade. If you like feet, you like feet. I just don't like feet. They have too much that goes on with them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So there's just too much that goes on over there. Rising Sun, I'm glad you like that. Very Happy Money said, respectfully, tonight's reads are wisdom. Why am I cracking up? Oh my god, because we're having a great time. We're always gonna have a great time over here, baby, okay? What's up, Minted Kiwi? How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hey Jessica, how are you as well? All right though, guys, we're moving into our last batch soon, okay? So we'll be getting into our last batch of signs in a second. Marlene, you think belly buttons are weird? I don't know. I feel like belly buttons when they're outies are a little odd. I have an innie, you know, so I can just like pause. I was gonna say I could put my finger in it. Okay, let's not go there. Regardless, though, I have an innie. I don't know. I don't mind belly buttons. It's just a belly button, you know. Don't know, but I get you. That's your thing. Jessica said, "What did I come into?" We've had some conversations tonight. You know, we've had a little bit of conversations tonight about some interesting stuff. Okay, roll with it. Roll with it. You know. Minty Kiwi said, "You can't help your belly button." No, you can't. You get what God gave you. Anyhow, though, guys. Last batch incoming. Gemini will be the last sign, so that'll be the last one we'll read for tonight. But anyhow, let's get back to it. You don't get the Audi thing. Hey, it has its medical reasons, you know. Anyhow, though, guys, let's talk about it. We're gonna hop on into our fire. Yeah, right. We did Sagittarius as the first sign today, so we're gonna take a look here at Leo. All right, let's see what's up here for our line gang. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Leo in the next 24? What is going on? Chrissy said, "You're so fun." Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be fun, guys, okay? I do my best. Tarot doesn't always have to be super serious. I'm here to fuck around and have a good time. Kevin said, "Thanks for your everyday tarot." You're welcome, Kevin. Thank you for watching, man. Appreciate ya. All right, though, guys. Excuse me. Leo. Let's get one more shuffle and see what is going on. Leo, overall energy for you, baby. Page of Wands in reverse. Having a look at the current energy, you got here an Ace of Wands. What you're dealing with, baby. You got here a Knight, or a King of Swords, excuse me, in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, you got here a Page of Swords in the reverse position as well. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. You got here a Page of Wands in reverse here, paired with an Ace of Wands as well. So I feel like first and foremost, Leo, you're at a point in time right now where you are feeling pretty uninterested in the situation. This could be about being uninterested in work, uninterested in friends, uninterested in your person, which, damn, it could be literally anything, but there's definitely feeling super duper interested in this business you can create, right? Maybe you've been feeling really disinterested in your man, unfortunately, but other than that, maybe you've been really interested in being single. I don't know your life, Leo, but either way, you're at a point in time where something new seems to be taking up your focus and your attention. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, King of Swords reversed, it's hard for you to take something serious when there isn't any joy in it. Looking at the outcome here, Page of Swords reversed, I need to stop being hesitant and make some moves. If something doesn't make me happy anymore, I need to do something about it, and I need to move towards what does. Guys, you took the words away from my mouth. There's nothing else I can say. You're 100% spot on. If something isn't bringing you joy anymore, but something else is, you have all the right to go for it, you know? Even if it's romance, right? Even if it's love. If your baby ain't making you happy anymore, then that's not your boo no more. If somebody else is, go for it, right? You know, you deserve to be happy. Sure, it's going to suck. The other person's going to be hurt, but hey, I just want to say for you guys, if you're feeling like you're going to be happy elsewhere, if you're feeling drawn to something different, you have every right to go for it. You don't need to stay somewhere where you've lost all your interest. All right, Leo? So moving on to bigger and better things, I feel seems to be the caption if I was to title this reading. Moving on to bigger and better things. I think right now, something different has your attention. That's where you want to be, and go to where you want to be, guys. You know, life is short. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for watching, Leo. I really appreciate you. All right, guys? All right, everybody. We have done our lovely and amazing Leo gang. All the fire signs are done here for the daily reading. Coming up next is going to be our earth signs, okay? Chrissy said, so I know you're familiar with Motionless in White. Have you heard of Captain We're Sinking? I don't believe I have. However, though, definitely something I will look up for sure. Interesting, Marlene. I just read that and I was like, huh? Okay, shit. I guess that's a good tip. Anyhow, I was like, huh, okay. Cool though, Marlene. I actually had no idea that was a thing. So, hey, maybe I'll take that tip in the future. Anyhow, moving forward, let's get back to our earth signs, guys. We're going to take a look here at Virgo and see what's going on with you. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic time. And let's see what's up. What insight and information is coming on out here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in. To the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here for our zodiac sign of Virgo? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead here and have ourselves a look. Actually, this is really quick, guys. You had a fast shuffle. What is going on here, Team Virgo? Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Cups. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Ten of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. You got here the Judgment in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, we have here an Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. Interesting, guys. I feel like with the King of Cups, Knight of Cups showing up here, being paired to the Ten of Swords reversed, you're trying to make a situation better because you're in a situation right now that is odd. Ten of Swords reversed means something isn't over, but it's not yet progressing. So you're in limbo right now. Maybe your relationship feels like it's in limbo. Like, we're not moving forward, but we're not broken up. This job isn't really going anywhere, but I haven't quit it yet, you know? So you're in limbo in a situation right now. And I feel like you're trying to be positive as fuck. But looking at what you're dealing with here, being the Judgment reversed, I feel like on an intuitive level, your Judgment is telling you, is it worth continuing to try to give something a chance here when it hasn't seemed like there's progression? Because if there is no progression, that within itself is keeping me stuck. And I don't want to be stuck when I want to be proactive. So I feel like a lot of you are getting to a place of conflict with yourselves where you're wondering, is it time to pack it up and go? Or is it worth staying where I'm at and trying to change the circumstances? Looking at the outcome here, Ace of Pentacles reversed, the card of missed opportunity. I feel like the thing is like, one of the reasons why your intuition is telling you to move on is because you feel like there hasn't been opportunity to make things better. Let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and the relationship hasn't gone forward, but it hasn't gone backwards. It's just in a place of limbo. If you feel like you've tried to provide every opportunity possible for your person to move forward with you and they haven't, remember, it takes two to tango. If you're putting in the work and they're not working with you, then you're dealing with a one-sided situation. If you have been putting in hours of work at your job, doing your best to move up, but your boss chooses not to appreciate that and chooses not to help you move up, then it's a one-sided situation. So I think that the key here is like, right now I feel stuck. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to make something better, but I feel like you're working in a it takes two kind of situation. You're working hard in a situation where it takes two to tango, but unfortunately, Virgo, you're the only one dancing. And if that happens to be the case for you, you have to remember there's only so much you can do until somebody else decides to step up and work with you. And if they're not willing to work with you, is it worth waiting till the day they will work with you, right? Because it's not so much about you missing out on an opportunity here with someone else. It's more about them missing out on an opportunity with you. You know, your employer is missing out on an opportunity to see you soar in the ranks in your job and be better at what you do by not choosing to give you that higher responsibility or that raise or that promotion, right? Your partner is choosing to not work with you to elevate the relationship. Therefore, they're missing out on that opportunity to grow their love with you and grow their life with you. You're not missing out on an opportunity here, Virgo, because you've given as much as you can to make the situation better. But if someone else chooses not to work with you, I want you to be reminded they're the ones missing out. All right? So as much as you're waiting for a situation to change, the elements are beyond your control. You've done everything you could. The ball's in someone else's court. But the real question is how long can you wait for them to step up to the plate? Now, you can wait if you want to. You can give it some time. But if things aren't changing, one way or another, you're going to have to say to yourself, is it worth waiting for somebody when I know what I want and they can't decide what they want and they can't decide if they're going to step up? Maybe it might be better to find somebody who matches my energy. Maybe it might be better to move in a direction where I get what I want. Because ultimately, if I'm going to wait on somebody to pick up the weight, then I don't know how long I'll be waiting. Maybe I'll be waiting forever. So ask yourself this question. Would the person you're dealing with wait for you? Would they put forth the same kind of opportunities you've put forth? If the answer is no, then it might be time to move on, because you deserve to be with somebody or deserve to be in a situation where your energy is being matched. Okay, Virgos? I hope I explained that in a way that made sense. Either way, though, I appreciate you tuning in. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but have a great rest of your night, okay? All right, Team Virgo, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done, everybody, all of our earth signs, all of our fire signs. Coming up next is going to be water. Give me a couple moments or so, and then we'll get on into it, okay? Chrissy said, yes, listen to Trying Year. That's what got me. Let me go ahead and put that real quick in my Apple Music, just so I can have that saved for later. Give me 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'll listen to it after this. Trying Year by Captain We're Sinking. Perfect. Yep, I'll listen to that afterwards. Thank you for the recommendation, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. What's up, Cynthia? I'm a Leo, Virgo, and Gemini. They're all the last group. You're saving the best for last tonight. Indeed. Indeed I am. What's going on, my Asia? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Anyhow, though, guys, like I stated, we did our air, we did our fire. Coming up next is going to be water. So Scorpios, you'll be up here in a sec. Just going to take a quick sip of my drink, and we'll get it popping, okay? All right, everybody, let's go ahead here and have ourselves a look. Team Scorpio, you guys are up. What insight and information is popping on through here for Team Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming into the next 24 hours. What is going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Scorpio? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead here and check it out. Hopefully, we're looking at something wonderful. Scorpio. Overall energy here for you guys is going to be the 4 swords in the upright position. Some of you need to go to bed, okay? Word to the wise. Some of you need more rest. You need more sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, prioritize going to bed a little bit earlier. It really helps out, okay? I promise you. You know, take it from a sleep-deprived person. When I get a good 7-hour sleep, I'm a very pleasant person to be around, okay? But also, it's great for your health, so try to prioritize and manage more sleep. Either way, though, current energy for you, the Fool card. Looking at what you're dealing with, you got here a Page of Wands, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Eight of Wands in the upright position, too. So Scorpios, let's get on into it, okay? First things first, like I mentioned, you have this Four of Swords, and then you pair this Four of Swords here to the Fool card in the upright position as well. I feel like you're at a point in time, guys, where you are focusing right now on moving away from a situation. Four of Swords typically represents laying a situation to rest, and the Fool card represents new exploration, diving into something new, having a new beginning, new exploration, however you want to word it. So I do feel like you've kind of been in a bit of a resting place, but something's about to grab your attention. Looking at what you're dealing with here, you have here the Page of Wands, which is representative of something pulling in your attention, grabbing your attention, and I feel like you're about to move towards it. So here's an example. Four of Swords. Let's say you've been out of the dating scene. You haven't dated anybody in a while, you've been super single, you've been enjoying it, having fun with being single, and then suddenly, boom, a person of interest walks on by. And you're like, fuck, they're hot, you know? Now you suddenly feel interested and you want to talk to them and get to know them. Maybe you've been taking a break from social media and suddenly you feel interested and passionate about posting TikToks, and boom, you get lured in and you start doing it, taking action and posting some TikToks, you know? Whatever the case may be, Scorpio, I feel like you have been pulled away from something for a while, but you're about to get lured in, or how do I say this? Something is going to be grabbing your attention, if you will, and you're about to make an investment, you know? Maybe you stood away from a certain friend group for a while, but then you have felt called to be around those friends again. Maybe you have stood away from love and suddenly you want to date again. Maybe you have stood away from a certain kind of career path and now that career path is calling your name. However, I feel like after a deep break from something in your life, you are going to start to get back into something that is drawing you in. So I feel like after a break, you are coming on back into something, feeling refreshed and feeling interested, which I like here for you, okay? So Scorpios, take that, of course, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but yeah, it seems to me like you're moving in a direction again and you're putting yourself back out there again, okay? So yeah, man, I'm not sure what you inherently took a break from, but it seems to me like you're ready here to get back on into it, okay? All right, guys, cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, Scorpio. Thank you for watching, okay? All right, guys, we have done all of our water, all of our fire, and all of our earth. Last but not least is going to be Gemini. We're going to be getting to you here in a second. Fawn, hello. Thank you for the 5. You said thank you, Ad. My Virgo North Node was on point tonight. Thank you for the great words of wisdom. Sometimes you put grow each other. Hold on a second. Thank you for the great words of wisdom. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, Fawn, I don't understand the last part of the sentence, but either way, I appreciate your donation, my love. Thank you, Fawn. Meredith said, have you thought about quitting vaping? It's not a dig. I'm just wondering your thoughts. For me personally, no. I genuinely enjoy nicotine. I feel like everybody has vices. At the end of the day, like, sure, could vaping be something in the future that might be a concern? Yeah, but with the way that we've seen the data over the past 15 years so far of people vaping regularly and not having any sort of crazy repercussions, besides, you know, when there was that whole issue with vitamin E acetate getting into fake marijuana carts and stuff like that. I'm talking about nicotine vapes. It has been a relatively hassle-free for many people. You know, I used to smoke a pack and a half of cigarettes a day in my younger years, and I felt like shit all the time doing that. And for me personally, this is what I feel has saved me and stopped me from harming myself in many ways. And yeah, I mean, it's something I take pleasure in. It's something I enjoy. Will I quit eventually? Maybe. But for me at this time, not something I'm interested in doing just because I'm enjoying myself, you know? So yeah, I don't think too much of the health reasons or the health aspects for it. I don't feel too concerned about the health aspects for it. So to be as transparent as I can, not really of interest right now in regards to wanting to quit. But totally don't shame and totally understand anybody who does, you know? I get it for sure. For sure. Chrissy says, speaking of vaping, what vape are you using now? So I usually vape on the Geek Bars. They're disposable vapes, but they save you a lot of money because they last a long time. The problem is over here in New York, we closed down a lot of actual vape shops, and unfortunately there's no good juices anymore that people sell. They all taste like shit, so everybody smokes disposables. But this is a geek bar. The flavor is Meta Moon. It's like the only thing they had. It's like guava mixed with like watermelon and something else. It's pretty good. Not my favorite, but it's not too bad. So that's what I've been vaping on over here. You said it was supposed to say sometimes you put grow each other. I think there's another autocorrect. Oh shit. Very happy Money's picked it up too. She goes, autocorrect is doing the most Fawn. Yeah, it really is. Oh shit. Yeah, autocorrect is hitting you right now, Fawn. Oh boy. Meredith said, I was doing it for years, but I just quit, so I definitely get it for sure. And congrats, by the way. Yeah, quitting nicotine is not easy. You know, I picked up my first cigarette when I was 9. You know, I found an unopened pack of Newports. Me and my buddy were like, let's go smoke it. My mom was a smoker at the time, isn't a smoker anymore, but you know, ever since then I tried that. And then, you know, years later, I was 15, 16. I, you know, used to get a pack a week, and then, you know, 17, it turned into a pack a day, a pack a half a day. So, you know, I started vaping a bit in high school and vaping a bit more when I was 18, 19 years old. And it turned into, you know, helping me be able to officially quit smoking. So yeah, it's been a massive help for me. I just have no desire at this point to quit. It's just one of the things I want to enjoy as much as possible. But yeah, I understand for sure. Chrissy said, I've been interested in the Geek Bar. I'm curious, what are the Gemini like? Have you ever tried it? I think you were smoking the Scorpio one last I knew. Yeah, so the Gemini flavor I haven't had. The Scorpio flavor is called Blue Mint. It used to be my top favorite. It's not anymore. My favorite's actually the Cancerian flavor, which is called Berry Bliss. That is my favorite Geek Bar flavor that they have. But you know, Meta Moon's not so bad. I enjoy Blow Pop. It's really good. It kind of tastes like a lollipop, like a candy. So that's pretty good. And keep in mind, this is coming from the person that would only smoke things that were menthol or mint, and now I'm here smoking flavors like a bougie little whore. So with that being said, I definitely changed my palate for vaping. But yeah, they got a lot of tasty stuff. The thing is that this shit is loaded with, like, you know, sugary kinds of syrups and stuff. I don't think that you're actually, you know, inhaling sugar, if you will, but they sweeten the fuck out of it for a reason, you know? Because the thing is when you're a smoker coming to vaping after smoking for so many years, you lose your taste factor. That's why if you're a smoker and you go to like a real vape kit, it's going to taste like shit. You go to these though, the flavor is so packed that it helps you want to smoke it more because you have a better taste that comes through. So these have a high flavor profile, unlike regular vape juices and stuff nowadays, unfortunately. But yeah, I was a menthol lover my entire time, but now I can thoroughly enjoy these flavors. And I gotta say, I breathe better ever since I started vaping. I've been vaping for maybe like 5 years now, and after I've quit smoking for about 5 years, and I breathe better, I feel better, it's cleaner, it has less effect on my teeth and my gums, and it, you know, you just feel better overall. You know, but that's the way I see it. Oh, hey, Heather Ann, how are you doing, baby? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Anyhow, though, guys, last sign coming in. I've been a chatty Cathy tonight. I apologize. Last sign coming in, but not least, is going to be Gemini, so we're going to get into it. And it is almost midnight, so I got to get my ass to fucking sleep, okay? Because I need some damn sleep. So let's get into Gemini and see what we got going on. Hopefully some awesome sauce. What do we got happening here for you? What's going to be showing up here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Rolling on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Gemini? Moving into the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead, guys, and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome sauce. Gemini, overall energy here for you is gonna be the 7 of Cups. You could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Coming into the current energy, you got here a 3 of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with, Gems, by the way, happy birthday, guys. What you're dealing with, you got here a 7 of Wands, and having a look here at the outcome for you is gonna be the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. So, Gemini, let's go ahead here and have ourselves a look. First things first, I want to point out you got here a 7 of Wands, or sorry, 7 of Cups, and then you're pairing comparing that to a Three of Swords in reverse. So I feel like right now you're kind of trying to separate yourself from having too many options. You want to weed out your options, guys. I think right now you want to narrow it down to focusing on one thing at a time. I think that this is about recognizing I got so many things right now in my life that I feel could be identified as problems. However, though, I cannot overwhelm myself with every problem trying to tackle it all on at once. And I tell people this all the time. Take life one day and one step at a time. Take every problem one day and one step at a time. The moment you try to solve and resolve everything, you're going to put yourself in a place where you are incredibly anxious and overwhelmed, and you're not going to get anything resolved. So looking at what you're dealing with being the Seven of Wands here says it's time to restrict trying to take on everything all at once, and it's time to focus on everything one step at a time. Looking at the outcome, Wheel of Fortune reversed. I will not solve or resolve everything if I am doing the most and doing too much. However, though, if I take it one step at a time, we can knock out this problem, resolve it, then move to the next one, resolve it, then move to the next one, etc. So I think the message coming in here very clearly for you, Gemini, is take everything right now in the next 24 hours, one day and one step at a time, okay? You cannot take on the world. You are a human, and that's okay. You are not Spider-Man, all right, Gemini? So take it one step at a time, man. You don't have to overwhelm yourself too much, all right? You might have a lot going on. Maybe there's a lot of things you got to pay back. All right, you can't pay it all back at once, right? So with that being said, go to what's the lowest payment, knock that out, go to the second lowest payment, knock that out, etc. Then work yourself up to the big one. You know, if you are dealing with tons of issues right now with, you know, a friendship, tackle one issue at a time with that person, and over time you're going to tackle them all. So the one key thing here is that you don't want to overwhelm yourself, or you're going to feel frozen, right? You're going to be like, I don't know what the hell to do. So if you do it at one step at a time, it's going to be easy, man. You're going to knock it out of the park. You're going to have the resolutions you're looking for, and you're going to get through what you need to get through. So Gemini, slow down a bit, baby. Focus on one thing at a time. It's going to be your best friend, okay? I love you, Gemini. Take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. Don't overwhelm yourselves, baby. You're too pretty for that, all right, Gemini? You're too beautiful to overwhelm yourself, baby, okay? So let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right? All right, baby. We finished up all of our zodiacs. Gemini, thank you for watching. And with that all being said, everybody, guys, thank you for coming out here to today's daily reading. Much love and appreciation to you. I want to thank you for being a part here of the Soul Family. If you're a new person here and you want to join the Soul Family, hit that subscribe button. It helps out more than you know, so thank you. If you're new here, subscribe. I'd be happy to have you. Of course, if you enjoyed the video today, guys, hit the like button. It helps out more than you know. I want to say a special thank you today, guys, for those of you that sent in donations. There was quite a few of you, so thank you for your generosity, everybody. It really helps out, so thanks so much. Of course, guys, thanks for all of my Soul Family members for being here. Thank you to my moderators, guys, for always doing an amazing job. Marlene, thank you for the timestamps. You're so appreciated, dude. Thank you. But either way, everybody, it's pretty much midnight. I'm super duper tired and pooped out, so I'm going to go get some sleep, and I'll catch you guys for the weekend reading tomorrow, okay? All right, though, guys, I love you all. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Be well, and I'm going to catch everybody in the next video. Take care, and have yourselves a good one, everybody. Peace.